Thanks, Monica. So if you are looking for a nice place to enjoy the heat, then the Shofuso Japanese House and Garden might be a good idea.
And it's opening its doors once again to the public. And that's where we find our Kyrie Stewart, who was there live this morning. Hey, Kyrie.
Hey guys, that's right. Tomorrow is the big day for Shofuso. They open up for the season. And I'm actually joined here with James. Oh, I like it. Yeah, this pump. Yeah, they're opening back up. James is the site manager here for I can't even say Shofuso. Still early, guys. Sorry. And you're about to give me a tour of one of the main parts. We're standing in it right now, the house.
Yes, exactly. So it's. I know that you've already seen the garden, but it's really
still beautiful.
Yes, and it's really great to be standing on the veranda because this garden is really just meant to be viewed from inside the house where we are right now. So you really get that sort of beautiful panorama, like a living painting that you sort of hung in front of the house, because you'd be very sort of rich and powerful to be inside of a house like this. So,
I mean, that's the money shot right there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, big time. So we can pretend that we're rich and powerful and in Japan in the 17th century. And on a nice hot day like today, you can tell it's actually a little bit cool
I know,
here,
you know,
right?
it is kind of cool. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me put this on because it's a little cool in here. But tell us why it's cool in this part of the house around this time of year.
So there are a couple things. So first off, we've taken off the amado or main doors of the house, which is one of the nice features of a traditional Japanese house like this. Also, the whole house is sort of elevated off the ground, and so you actually have a lot of air that's cooling underneath the house that's sort of swept up through the veranda and into the house there, almost like an early kind of AC system almost.
And what's interesting about this is that you all told me that Japanese houses traditionally are kind of built that way because, you know, obviously hundreds of years ago they didn't have air conditioning, so they were kind of built, you know, to kind of align with the way the sun is and everything, right?
Right, yeah. So this house is actually positioned to get less sun in the summertime and more sun in the wintertime. And as you might notice, you know, it's still morning, but the sun has already kind of moved out of the room because of the way that it's been positioned. And anyone who works here will tell you that, you know, especially on a colder day, the last place that sunlight kind of hits is in the back of the house. So it's always nice and cool here in the summertime.
Gotcha. Now we have time for one more room in here.
Sure. Well, why don't we go ahead and walk through this 10-mat room, and then
all the way back here,
yes,
we have the kitchen area, right?
Exactly.
Let's talk about this. So what do we have in here? A traditional Japanese oven right down here.
Right. So the kitchen is really interesting because unlike the rest of the house, this is actually in kind of a farmhouse or minka style. So Shofuso's architect, Junji Yoshimura, was trying to show different types of Japanese architecture. So on one side, you have the very rich and powerful of Japan, and then in here, you have something that a farmer or a merchant or a more common person might have experienced.
Nice. I really love how this whole area kind of just takes you, or this whole place just takes you back in time. Where can people get more information about admissions, times, and all that?
So japanphilly.org, that's our website. We are so excited to have people come back to Shofuso. And I think that once we go under green, we're going to be allowing house access again. For now, at the very least, you can come, enjoy the garden, sit on the veranda, enjoy the views, and just find a little respite in these troubling times.
Which I've been doing all morning. It's so beautiful. James, thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure coming here. Every time I come here, I just love it. I love the views and everything. Demetria and Kelsey, I definitely suggest you come out sometime this summer when they open up tomorrow. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Back to you all.
It looks like a good time. It was very peaceful and tranquil.
And thank goodness Kyrie had that scarf nearby when it got cooler inside.
I knew you were going to get a feel about this stuff. This has been the running joke out here. We've been calling this Scarf Gate, okay? This has been the running joke.
All right. Thanks so much.